Hey guys, welcome to today's video. So from the title you can see that I will be doing a chit chat get ready with me type of video. If you've been here before, this is part of my law school series. I just finished my first year of law school, the summer edition, so I'm going to be talking about my summer internship. It was an internship, more like a summer job. I had 2 jobs. If you've seen it before the series, you knew that this was happening this summer. If this is your first time here, welcome. I do a law school series where at the end of the semester I do a recap of everything that I learned and how the semester went. So I'll link those up above. For the first semester, I did a sit down like this and I told you about my experience. For the second semester, I recorded all my live breakdowns and everything that was happening as it happened. So for this summer, I decided to do another sit down to kind of review what happened, and in the meantime get ready and show you guys some cool products that I was actually sent and that I'm collaborating with 2 companies. So I'm going to show you that now. I'm getting ready for a date night with my fiance. We're celebrating our 2-year engagement anniversary, which is crazy to think about. We're getting married in a couple months. I need to relax. So that is today's video. So let's get into it. First company that I want to talk about that I'm collaborating with is Ana Luisa. They make jewelry pieces and they are beautiful. So before we get into showing you the pieces and everything, I want to talk a little bit about the company. And if you want to check out their website, they have all the information about their commitment to the environment and all the things that they're doing. But I'm just going to highlight a couple things, reading it directly from their website because I don't know paraphrase or anything or say anything wrong. So I'm going to read about them to you. But basically, on their website, you can see that they create sustainably crafted pieces that bring joy to those who wear them and those who make them, with the conviction that luxury can be enjoyed without excess. They're actually the first direct-to-consumer jewelry brand to become carbon neutral. And if you go to their website, you can read about them in their About Us section. Then they talk about wanting to celebrate the beauty of Earth without leaving a trace. So they talk about how they're trying to offset their carbon footprint, which I think is awesome. And then you can also read about the materials that they're using, such as their gold-plated brass, their lab-grown diamonds, sterling silver, and their sourcing transparency. That was a lot of S's. But getting into the products that are really beautiful. I'm gonna start with this one, the Ana Luisa. You can see, comes in a really little cute package, and as you see, right now I'm not wearing any jewelry except my engagement ring because of course. This is called the Rowena bracelet. It is really cute. So as you can see, let me see if I can get it close. They're like little flowers, so they're super cute, and it's gold. Look at me being like look at this. Who am I? And then the second pouch that I showed you guys comes the temple green necklace, which, oh my god, is beautiful. One of the reasons I really like this necklace is because the layering necklace, which I always find them beautiful. So it actually comes with 2 different ones. So this is the first one, which is the regular gold one. Oh, I saw it and I was like, that is beautiful. So you have this, and at the bottom you have the little pendant. I don't know how to show this. For today, my makeup look will be revolving around this emerald green. So I'm super excited. I'm going to try it on because I cannot put it like this. I have to go to a mirror and I will come back so you can see how it looks. Okay, I'm back and here I am with the jewelry. So look at how beautiful this is. You can see the flowers there, and you have 3 different areas where you can clasp it depending on your wrist size. So that was really nice putting it on. And then we have this. Oh, I think this is so pretty. As you can see, this is the first one and this is the second one, so you can wear it all layered. I'm obsessed with it. So thank you, Ana Luisa, so much for working with me on this collaboration. The pieces are beautiful. I will be adding my discount code down below if you want to try it out. And I remind you that there's 20% off on the website right now, and you can use my discount code for some discount as well. And another brand that I want to talk about before I start doing my makeup and talking about my summer experience is Dossier. Basically, they make perfumes, and their thing is that they reproduce classic high-end luxury scents at a fraction of the price. Basically, when you get luxury scents, you are also paying for the packaging, which is what makes it more expensive. So here you still get the really good scent without paying for the packaging. So their scents go from $29 to $59, while the designer scents range from $50 up to $280 in retail. A couple of things about them: they have a risk-free system, and I thought it was really cool that you can order it and you can return it between 30 days if you don't like the scent. It does have to come back unsealed. It's an unsealed 50ml Dossier perfume, and you can get a full refund, no questions asked, as long as it's between the 30-day period. Then, like I said, there's free returns and exchanges forever, and they have also great bulk deals. So the last time I went to their website, they had a 20% discount at the moment, and then free shipping for 3 or more bottles if you get them. And the last thing is that they're always adding new scents. I saw in their Instagram that they recently added a couple of new ones based on luxury brands and perfumes that they have. So you can check out their website to see that they're always adding things, and maybe you find one that you have always used or wanted to try, and now you can. And the last thing, they have a sustainable process, which is also, like I said, very important for the environment. So they donate all the returned perfume bottles to a charity association, and they try not to use plastic anymore by giving up the 2ml samples. All orders are always risk-free and returnable with or without the sample. And if no sample is included, one can simply test out the full-size bottle and ship it back to them if they don't love it. So now let's get into it. So this is the actual box that it comes in. So I want to show you guys. It comes with a description of the scent that you got. So I got two. The first one is the floral rhubarb, which you can see right here. I like a lot of like floral scents. This actually says what it's inspired by. It's Marc Jacobs, oh my god, I was about to go French. Perfume. Oh my god. It is inspired by Marc Jacobs. It is inspired by Marc Jacobs Perfect Eau de Parfum. So it tells you what it is. You have here the name of it. It's the floral rhubarb. So let's open it up. Smells really nice. Oh, it smells so good. Okay, I'm probably definitely spraying this one on for the date night, but I want to also check out the second one that I got. The second one is called Floral Honeysuckle. Like I said, I love floral, so I went for a floral thing. This one is actually inspired by Gucci Bloom Eau de Parfum. It's the packaging, Floral Honeysuckle. Let's take a sniff. Oh, this is nice too. So let's try it on. Thank you so much, Dossier, as well, for working with me and collaborating. I'm super excited to use these scents, and I'll also link down below my discount code in case you want to check them out. I definitely recommend it. And now let's actually get ready for the date night and talk about my summer experience. I wanted to say this is a chit chat get ready. I'm not going to be talking about the makeup products or explaining my technique because I'm not a makeup guru, but really I don't know what I'm doing. So if you want to know what products I'm using, you can definitely comment down below and I'll tell you, but I'm not trying to showcase any skills here. So I finished my first year of law school around May 27th. Crazy that I remember the exact date, but I was very happy to be done. I had that weekend off, the 29th to the 30th, and then I started work the 31st. So how many days off did I have? 2 days off from school before I started working. I started working at the law firm, like I said, that Monday, and I was so nervous. I don't know, I feel like I was scared that people were gonna think I already knew exactly everything that I needed to know about law, and I don't. I only just started and I was so scared. So I went to the office that first day, and it's different because I don't know, I worked hospitality previously basically my whole life, and this is just like a whole different area for me, and I'm used to getting trained for maybe like a week or two before they just throw you into the middle of it. Not here. They threw me into the middle of it 5 minutes after I clocked in. They called me into the office and they're like, okay, give me a rundown of the classes you took so that way we know what we can give you and where you're at. So I did, and they're like, okay, awesome. So then I'm gonna give you this and this and this and that. So my first day, I was filled with so much anxiety right off the bat because I'm gonna say this in Spanish, and if I find what it's called in English, I'll put it down here. But basically, I had to do sentencia sumaria, which it's basically asking the court to just say that there's no case here and say that it has to be canceled, and then we're done. That's basically what sentencia sumaria is, and I thought it was gonna be easy, and then I talked to somebody else from the company, and I was like, I'm having a lot of trouble with this, and they said that that's one of the most complicated documents that lawyers have to do, and that they have no idea why I was given that on my first day. So that just also explains how my first day started. I was working on that, I think, the whole week, and I was working every day, Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday. I had Wednesdays off and obviously weekends. I spent the whole week working on that. I was struggling. Like, I was very exasperated because I was like, it's taking me forever to complete this, and I am so angry. Like, I want to work on other stuff. I want to help all the lawyers as much as I can there, and I can't because it's taken me forever. So the good thing is I can tell you now, weeks later, that I kind of know how to do it. I had to do another one recently and it went a lot better. It's just the beginning, and honestly, once you do one of the documents, you can use kind of the same format for everything else, so it gets easier. So that was my struggle the first week, was getting used to all these documents, and my biggest also issue was that I learned about the documents in my classes, but I didn't learn how to make them. So I know they existed, but I just didn't know how to make them. So I am very grateful for this opportunity because a lot of people in my class right now are taking a actual class where they learn how to make the documents that we learned existed. So I basically did that over the summer, and I'm really happy that I can use my credits for other classes of other things that I want to learn about. So I'm very grateful. Anybody who's thinking about doing like a law clerk internship over the summer, I definitely recommend it. You will think you're in over your head because you have no idea what's happening, but you will learn as you go, because now that I'm done with the summer, I'm actually still going to be working with them over the semester, which I'm very anxious about because I have no idea how I'm going to split my time. But everybody was really nice, which is something that I want to say as well. Everybody in the company was very reassuring, because I put too much pressure on myself. I don't know if anybody else does that, but I want everything to be perfect the first time I do it. And obviously it's not feasible, that's not realistic, but that's the kind of pressure I put on myself. And I thought that everybody was expecting me to be perfect from day one, and I was really scared to do, well, I still kind of am, but I don't tell anybody. I'm really scared to just like let them down. Sorry, I feel like I'm in a therapy session now. I literally talked to my therapist about this last week, but they were all very understanding and reassuring, saying that we know you're in your first year and there's still a lot of things you don't know, and we know as well that when we ask you to do like any research, it's going to take you double the time that it would take us, and we're okay with that. So it was very nice. Also, since the pandemic is happening, I worked there for 2 days at the office and then 2 days from home, which was really nice. Anything else? I learned a lot about the documents, like I said. Oh my god, I did a lot of interrogation documents. So asking the other part, whether it be the plaintiff or the defendant, to ask them to complete certain questions, so that way we knew, like, it's the descubrimiento de prueba, that whole section where you have to ask them questions and they have to reproduce certain documents. And they threw me in for a whirlwind because I got used to doing them in Spanish, and then all of a sudden they gave me this federal case and everything was in English. And that's why I learned about the plaintiff and defendants, because I had to look up all these Spanish terms, all these English terms that I got used to in Spanish, and I was super stressed with that one. But thankfully, I don't know if all the other companies will be like this as well, but at least where I worked, they have a lot of similar documents already made in their common drive where all the employees can actually access it. So I was able to find some of the ones that I needed to work with, and that really helped me to get an idea of what they were like wanting me to do. So that also helped out a lot. And also, don't be afraid to ask them questions. There were sometimes, I need a second. My last 2 weeks, I got a lot of stuff. And also I was transitioning from working full-time to lowering my hours because I started a summer class, and now I'm starting actual classes, so my hours keep just decreasing. And they were all super understanding with that. They're working around the schedule, and they're being also really respectful of the amount of work that they give me. So I also want to talk about my second job. So I'm working for a research company. I am not completely sure if this is the same for everybody. This is at least the ones that are used at our top 3 law schools here in Puerto Rico. I worked with them as a student representative, so over the summer we were still virtual with all the classes. So there were summer classes going on, but everything was virtual because of the pandemic. So I was working from home at all times. I'm actually working, so while I was doing that, and I still am working 7.5 hours a day. Not a day, 7.5 hours a week. So over the summer, my job basically consisted on working on our social media account. So we have Facebook and Instagram for students where they can email us any questions that they have, they can DM us. The basic of the job is that we have to be present for any students that need help from our university, and just make events for them, make like brand awareness, and make a preference for them for that specific research engine over the other one. Over the summer, it's kind of hard to do that because nobody wants to talk about school. Even though people were in summer classes, nobody really wanted to do anything regarding school. So we just did a couple of Instagram posts announcing certain things, having different contests. And so the last month, which was July, was a little bit more centered on getting ready for the start of school. So they had said that we were going to be starting in-person classes, which changed up the dynamic completely. And we had to get ready. So when I started, I don't remember if I actually said it, but when I started school, we had a whole week of an introductory course. You also get an introduction of the different research engines that you can use while you're in law school. I had to get ready to give that orientation that I was given basically a year ago to that date, to give it to the new students. And it was honestly full circle for me, and it was crazy because I had gotten a couple of practice rounds with the manager and actually my partner, and they said that I got it pretty down. I didn't have to learn too much about the system because, like I said, I would use it all the time already for my classes because it was one of my favorites, but still I'm a nervous person. Like, I don't really like talking in front of people, which you might be thinking, what are you doing in law school if you don't? But I'm hoping that this helps me come out of my shell, just because I don't know, I don't like public speaking. So I'm trying to work on it. The last month was basically getting ready for it. We went to the campus to see how many goodies we had for a table day that we wanted to do to welcome the students. We then also have 2 printers on campus. So one of my main jobs now as the semester is actually going to the library to double check how the printers are doing, because it's a service that we offer the students. So that's what I've been doing. And right now, this has been my first week actually being back, and so far so good in the sense of juggling both jobs. I'm very anxious to see how it's gonna go, and similar to the second semester of first year, I'm going to be vlogging not daily, but every time something crazy happens, I will be showing you guys. So if you're interested in that, will be probably coming up around December, after finals happen. So I'm back, and yes, I look a little different. I decided while I was looking for my mascara off camera, I decided to finish off my makeup look. Just recapping a little bit of what I've said about my experience, my summer law school experience. I didn't take any summer classes this year because I had my bachelorette and the dates weren't just fitting in with the class schedule, so I wasn't able to do it. I did a summer intensive class instead, which was the final week of summer, the week before classes actually started. So I'm actually talking about that class in my clip that's gonna come up at the end of, like I said, December. I just wanted to make this work experience its own video because I've learned a lot. I definitely recommend. I know it's a lot. It's very competitive trying to get a job as a first year, especially since you don't have a lot of skills. At least that's what I felt. I felt like I didn't have a lot of skills to offer since I only knew so little. But I am happy that I was able to find a fit, and they were amazing. Both of the jobs, the summer law clerk experience as well as the student representative for the other company, both have been amazing. They've been very accommodating to all of my hours and my schedule changes, and I've learned, as I said, so much. Just try to find something, and if you don't find something, don't beat yourself up either. Not everybody does summer work experiences. Some people do classes. So if you don't find a job, or you're just not ready for a job and you want to enjoy your summer, which I recommend, because right now it's the first week of school and I'm already tired, which is a horrible thing. But you can also take summer classes, or you can take the summer off and do whatever you want. There is no right or wrong way to experience your summer experience with law school. Just do whatever's right for you. I may have overworked myself, and now I feel like I'm overworking myself, but I cannot deny that I've learned so much, and I feel actually very confident that the knowledge that I gained over the past year I actually put into practice and know how to do the documents, all these things, once I'm a lawyer. So I'm very grateful for it. It was stressful. It seems like a lot at the beginning, but it gets easier. And I want to thank you guys so much for joining me today. I hope you guys enjoyed this. It's a little bit different since I was getting ready. I hope you guys enjoyed that. And thank you again so much, Ana Luisa and Dossier. Thank you so much for sending me the beautiful necklaces and the perfumes. Like I said, make sure to check them out. I'm going to link down below both of their websites, as well as my discount code in case you guys want to get any beautiful jewelry. Remember, they have 20% off at the website currently. And also check out Dossier, which sometimes also has discount. The last time I saw, they have the 20% discount for the 3 bottles or more. So make sure you check them out. They are awesome companies. They definitely make beautiful things. So I hope you guys are able to check them out, and make sure to check out my discount code down below. If you have any other further questions about my summer experience, maybe something I didn't cover, maybe something that you thought of that you might experience or that you experienced, to kind of compare what I did, definitely make a comment down below. I'll comment it as fast as I can. And make sure, if you like the law school series, join us next time. I'll be having another one every end of the semester recapping, so make sure to stick around for that. Again, thank you so much for joining me. Thank you, Dossier, and thank you, Ana Luisa, for collaborating with me for this video, and make sure to check them down below, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!